Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel where I share my passion for budgeting as well as the mom and work-life balance. Right now I'm giving you my December report, and honestly it's a week late, and it's because I was finishing up my Larry Seidel courses. My son ended up getting RSV, I ended up getting sick, and it was one heck of a week, especially with it being the first week back from break as well. But here it is. I told you I would be accountable. I will do these. I won't skip months, even if it might come a week or two late, just because I want to show you how we're paying off our $132,000 of debt. And honestly, December was a huge milestone. This month, we were able to pay off the private loans that we started with. And this balance at the beginning was almost almost $80,000. And now we have it down to zero. And it's been a long time coming, and I'm super excited to share that with you guys. So let's get into it. So here is what we earned in December, what we took home. We expected to take home $7,880, and we ended up taking $8,343. And a good portion of this was due to gift cards as well as due to taking home money for Christmas, as me and my husband both took home from both sides of the family combined $400. Our tithe was $45 a month. I forgot to give the tithe the month of December. December was so fast, it went by so quickly. I forgot to tithe. In the month of January, you're gonna see that we put extra in this because I realized what we ended up doing, and I just can't believe I did that, but it happened, and it happens all the time. I should just be doing it right away, but I always like to wait until the end of the month for some reason. I don't know, but it happened. So only $45 went to our sponsor child, and I forgot to give to our church. Our house mortgage did go up in December due to taxes and raised property values. So now we pay basically an extra $10.06 a month. So we paid a total of $1,731.90. This is still 22%, which is below the 30% we were aiming for when we bought this house. So we're still doing great even if it went up $10. Electric and gas. Like, seriously? It was $174.56. Our heat, I don't remember this from March. Note, this is our first like full winter in this house, but our heat and gas was just insane. And honestly, this was for November technically. We paid in December. I can't imagine what this month is gonna be. I ended up, if you looked at my January budget, I ended up putting in $250 budgeting for electric and gas because it was so much, and it's gonna be so much this month. Like, I keep waiting for that to get posted, and I'm so scared to look at it. Our internet was $49.95, pretty standard, wasn't a trash month. Our water and sewer was $74.73. Our insurance, $196.08. Groceries, $360. We budgeted $300, thinking that we would be able to use about $150 worth of gift cards at Walmart for our groceries, but our grocery order only let me use $50 of it. So we're carrying over $100 into this next month technically. So we did go $60 over, which still isn't bad. Fast food eat out was $69.54. We're staying pretty close to in budget in there, which is saying something. We did eat out a lot in December just because of it being December. Our gas was only $123.45. Like, it wasn't a lot. Right now I'm looking at this going, did I forget any? But we didn't. And it's probably because I stayed home for a week and a half because of winter break. So I'm assuming our gas will be lower in March as well, because I will have a week off for spring break in March. Fun and entertainment, I maxed out at $25. My husband and I went on a date. We went to go see Spider-Man, and then we went out to eat, and I took $25 out of our out to eat bill because it was technically fun and entertainment, and put the rest under fast food / eating out. We didn't have to pay for our Spider-Man movie because we finally used a gift card we got in December of 2019. December of 2019, we finally used it in December of 2021. It took us 2 years to use that gift card because we just had never been to the movie theater since. Phone, $113. Here is the amazing amount. I thought we were gonna have to borrow from our emergency fund to finish paying off our Sally Mae private loan. We were super close to it. My husband and I discussed it. We're like, if we go $300, $400, $500 negative in our emergency fund. Might as well just pay off Sally Mae, call it good. And we ended up not having to. We were able to pay off all of that Sally Mae fund and we were good to go with that. So we actually put $3,731.73 towards our loans this month, and I can't wait to see what it looks like next month. And then our miscellaneous was $55.61. The scary part of our budget honestly came to our sinking funds that you're about to see. So cash, we added in $400 from Christmas. So I added that into our cash fund. That doesn't actually go into like what we take home, because I ended up putting how much we got, the $200 my husband and I both got, into our allowance funds. But since that comes out of our account, and I like to keep track of cash, that's how it ended up working. So here we are, my husband was negative $103. We did a lot of spending in November, and that was talked about in my last budget. So now he is officially positive after getting $300 this month. I am still negative from buying this camera. So I'm negative $163.13. So by February, I'll be positive again. And I haven't really spent a lot of money out of my fund at all because I know I'm negative and I don't have any money to spend. Our emergency fund is still $9,000. Again, I am so excited that we didn't have to take money out of that fund. Health fund. I went and got my hair done in December. And instead of putting that under miscellaneous, I put it under health, just because I am trying to keep my hair healthy. And I actually went and got it. I wanted to color it, but I didn't want to use box color just because I know how much damage that does to my hair. And this would be a little healthier for my hair. So I ended up putting it under the health fund. So on that. I also bought vitamins. We were sick, so we had to do medicine, and a lot of it just kind of added up over time. So health fund was a little negative $146.44 technically. This will be positive by the end of January though. Car and maintenance, we spent $170.59 on car and maintenance, and I put my life insurance in there because that was an accidental for us in how we forgot to save on it, and my parents don't pay it for anymore because we paid off the Sally Mae. So I put the $100 in there, and we're still positive in this fund, $94.36. The month of January, my husband will probably have to get an oil change on our Mitsubishi Mirage, and that'll cost somewhere between $50 and $60, so we'll go down. But again, we're doing great in this fund, and I already paid tabs back in October for our vehicle, which the tabs would expire this month. Christmas fund. This took a hit too because I decided to buy a Christmas, I have been thinking about buying a new Christmas tree for our house, as our other one was just kind of like a tiny apartment one and it's kind of falling apart. So I decided to buy one after Christmas this year instead of before Christmas, just use the tiny one for Christmas this year. So then I could take advantage of a sale and get a really nice one. So I bought the Christmas tree. It was like 200 some odd dollars, but it's pre-lit, it's ginormous. I'm super excited for next year already. So we are negative $258.58. Going forward, we are gonna up the Christmas fund from our typical $50 to $100 a month, maybe even $150 for the first couple months to get it positive, and then go down to $100 from there. So this will get paid off. I don't have any birthdays to buy for or any Christmas stuff to buy for a long time. Household, we spent $188, so we actually are bringing home a surplus in that fund. It's been a long time since we've brought home a surplus. So now we have $74.81 in that fund. School, I didn't spend anything because I knew I was negative. I'm still negative. This next month I will be positive though. Baby category, we spent $198.39. I was doing really good in this fund until Huggies diapers went on sale at Costco, and I bought 2 packs. So that was about 50 bucks. They were $10 off, and I also used my Fetch Rewards, so I got money back for them as well. So we're negative $31.98. This next month, it'll go positive again. And then I am paying back my mom, so this fund will be 0, and this is actually changing in our next budget. And you can go back and watch my January video. However, I didn't actually have my changes in there yet. I thought about it last week after I posted that video. So come back at the end of this month and you'll see those changes for February, and you'll see them in the January budget report. So in total, we spent $873.83 in this category. We put in $1,592.58. But again, a lot of our balances were negative. So we're still negative in some, but by February, I think they're all gonna be positive and we won't have to worry about negative balances, hopefully ever again. So here's the exciting part. We paid off our Sallie Mae. Sallie Mae is no longer. If you look at my January budget report, it's not there. So we ended up making an additional payment of $3,164.37 to this. Starting next month, we're gonna start tackling our Navient, which actually, it's no longer called Navient. It's gonna be, I think, Aid Advantage that I have to change that name to. But we'll be tackling that one. And then after that, we will tackle our car loan. Exciting progress would be looking at how much our house like bounced back. December, we took a massive hit. We dropped about $13,500 in house value, and then it sprung back by the end in November. December, it sprung back, and now we're at $356,000 again. So our net worth went up $15,000 this last month due to us paying off loans. Technically, our cars both went down. However, due to our house value, it went up quite a bit. So we're at $72,000. I didn't make this as a goal this next year, but it's almost impossible. Like by the end of next year, we will have $100,000 net worth because we should no longer have any loans. And I just realized that today as I was making this. I was just like, oh, we're gonna have $100,000 net worth by December of 2022. A year ago, we were negative, and now we're gonna be positive, which is super exciting. But that's it. There's our December budget. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video with me explaining our last month of 2021 and how we spent all of our money. I know negative balances are a bad thing. We are not technically negative in those accounts as we keep all that money in the same account. But hopefully by February, they'll be gone. Hopefully by, I don't know, maybe student loans gone by June. Crossing my fingers for that. It was such a huge accomplishment to pay off that private loan and no longer have private loans to worry about. And I just simply can't wait for 2022 to happen. And I can feel it. We are gonna be completely done with everything but our mortgage by the end of 2022. And I can't wait to take you guys along with me. If you like this, go ahead and hit subscribe, hit like, hit the bell button so you get notified, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.